Boker Tov, good morning. We continue with our 3-minute daily dose of Torah. Discussing today whether you can take a bath. Is bathing allowed during the 9 days? And interestingly, as you read the Shulchan Aruch, it seems that the answer is no. The Mechaber says, Yesh nogim shelo lachos beRosh Chodesh, v'yesh she'ein yamin el b'Shabbos zo. There are those who had the practice not to bathe from Rosh Chodesh the whole 9 days. There are those who would only prohibit it from the beginning of the week of Tisha B'Av. And the Ramah says, okay, for mitzvah purposes, you're allowed. Perhaps a little bit extra for Shabbat Chazon, that was the other day. You're allowed, and otherwise, no. You're not allowed to do it. And the presumption is that basically bathing is ta'anug, is pleasurable, is pleasurable, and so you're not supposed to do things which are ta'anug during this period. You come to modern poskim, and they have a different attitude towards it. One is, I'll give you two different approaches. One is the answer offered by Rav Moshe Soloveitchik, that would be Rav Yosef Dov Soloveitchik's father, who claimed that, as we've mentioned in earlier discussions, the block of time of the 9 days is equivalent to the block of time of Shloshim, the 30-day period after the week of Shiva. And he points out that, that if we would prohibit bathing during Shloshim, as was apparently once the way it was approached, that indeed the same halacha should apply during the 9 days. But in the end, we don't prohibit bathing during Shloshim, and therefore bathing is allowed during the 9 days. That's the simplest approach that you can have. Rabbi Eliezer Malabit approaches it from a different way and says, look, there was in certain cultures, and before we had plumbing in all our homes, people bathed infrequently, and to have a chance to take a bath or a shower then was especially ta'anug and pleasurable, and to not bathe for a number of days was just, people, I guess, got accustomed to that. But our reality is different. We have running water, we're accustomed to bathing pretty regularly. Not bathing is not just missing some pleasure. It's actually quite uncomfortable for us, and there's no halacha that demands that you be so uncomfortable, except for Tisha B'Av. And for that reason, he says one is permitted absolutely to bathe and to use shampoo and everything else during the 9 days, notwithstanding what you read in the Shulchan Aruch and the Ramah. The practice is we do try not to take especially warm showers that would be more of tanug. You take one that is more Spartan. You have to have freezing cold water, but something, warm water that's sufficient, and you kind of know for yourself, I'm in this to be clean, I'm not in this to luxuriate. You don't turn on if you have one of those fancy showers with heads from all directions, maybe just go for the standard one up on top. And that's how you should function during this period. I have recollections when I was a younger man and I spent the summer/winter in Australia, and I was trying to be cautious about my bathing practices there. And I said, okay, I'm not going to do the hot water. But some of these homes in the places in Australia were not especially well heated, and it was winter. And I remember trying to take a shower without any hot water on at all. It was freezing, and a lot of suffering happened. You're absolutely allowed to add warm water to have a warm bath or warm shower, but you just don't do it in a luxuriating way. But we're allowed to make ourselves clean and to practice that way during the 9 days itself. Have a great day.